What's up guys, this is Astranox. In this video we have some really exciting news. I'm actually going to be reacting to what is actually being shown, and they're just saying that Belian is going to be summonable. So, you know, we saw the picture, the teaser for the stream, and I was like, what? Really? Like, could she be there already, or they're just trying to get more people to watch the stream? But no, they're saying that she's going to be summonable. Now, is she going to be an RGB hero, or is she going to be a Moonlight 5-star hero? That's my question. And here's the password for the box, Epic 15 billion. And I mean, we just had Light Angelica. Usually when they release a 4-star Moonlight hero, I don't 100% remember if they released a brand new 5-star Moonlight hero right after, or it was a rerun of a 5-star Moonlight, and then there would be the the new Moonlight 5-star hero. Now, well, it looks like she could be a Moonlight hero. It makes sense because they usually announce the next ML5 in the Mystic rotation, 2 weeks in advance. So yeah, let's see what they have in store for us, and I'll give you guys my thoughts about all that. So here we go. Okay, so we have a rerun here of this side story, Thieves Under the Light of the Full Moon, and there's some gear. There's a lot of gear here, epic stuff, so definitely worth getting, right? It's always the same substats. Look at that, like it's like it's a full set. That's really nice, and it's going to last for 2 weeks. Usually you get a boost for how much event currency drops if you are wearing the event artifact, and you just need to limit break that artifact to actually get more currency to drop. You don't need to actually enhance it, so remember that. Nice, we are getting some buffs. So the usual, hunt buffs, the buff to farm more AP, get more XP. This is happening in the weekend, and we're also getting a free unequip event. Really nice. There's a new pack. It's called the Full Moon Value Pack. It's actually 2 packs. And look at that. I mean, I'm a free-to-play player, but I've noticed that here a 5-star artifact selector, like, is that normal? I don't know if we had that before. Let us know in the comment section if it was part of a pack before. But yeah, it's interesting. Like they said, this pack has quite a few different things in there. We got some improvement here, Arena League improvements. This is for Arena, not for World Arena. League drop will be applied by 1 step instead of 2 steps, expected to lighten the pressure of advancing and maintaining the position in the league. Victory point gain upon successful offensive or defensive battle increased, aiding players to advance in the league between champion and silver. So it's going to be for Challenger League and under. Unsuccessful offensive/defensive battles will not affect victory point. Okay, that's good. I mean, easier to climb, and well, that's good. I'm all for that. It doesn't affect, champion and above too, so it's all good. It's all good. Drop rate up for Tamarine and her artifact Idol's Cheer. Now, I know the other heroes that are getting a drop rate up, and there is Luna, guys. Luna is coming. She's a limited hero. She was buffed. She's got an exclusive equipment. Let's talk about Tamarine real quick. She's not limited, of course. Tamarine is very good in PvE content. So if you do have Luna, you don't have Tamarine yet, go for her. She's really good. Idol's Cheer for PvP is quite solid as well. Even for PvE content. Drop rate up for Fire Can and Samsara Prayer Bead. This artifact is a meme. I'm not sure if they actually buffed it, but yeah, not good. But Fire Can, he's not in the meta. He's really good. Single target fire, bruiser, damage dealer with a bunch of debuffs like defense break, attack break. I mean, he's good, but he's not in the meta. So yeah, not really worth it. And Golem is not a place you want to farm. So yeah, drop rate up for Tenebria and her artifact Crimson Moon of Nightmare. So this hero, Tenebria, is really good in Earth Expedition because she attacks everything and she's got defense break. She's a control hero in PvP. She's not in the meta. Players don't really use like heavy control. 15% innate resist really mess you up. So yeah, there's quite a few things to worry about control heroes. But if you really want her, maybe you want them for memory imprints for their Moonlight 5-star version. Drop rate up for Luna and Draco Plate. So of course Luna, she's really good. I want to showcase her after she was buffed in RT. I'm still yet to do it. I will do it in a day or two, so expect that. Draco Plate, man. This is really a good artifact. You don't have to wear that on Luna though. It's quite powerful, and we were able to get that from the side story before one copy. So yeah, Luna, definitely use your Covenant bookmarks for her. I know a lot of players are very excited about how she looks, of course. Oh my god, I didn't know about that one. Drop rate up for Landy. So another limited hero. Now this is going to be a really tough choice, guys. If you're looking for a meta hero, you're a bruiser player, Landy is going to be your go-to hero. She's just overpowered. She attacks and she cannot trigger counterattack with her skill 3. I'm not going to talk about her kit, but she's very good. If you have to choose, Landy is the way to go, even for a cleaver, which cleave is dead anyways, but let's say you're trying to cleave, or you know, you're trying to do a lot of burst damage, Landy is still really good, and in PvE content as well. If you need help in Wyvern, Luna is going to be better though, but yeah, Wall of Order is there as well, and this is not an artifact that you see players use much, but here, oh my god, here we go, the announcement. Oh baby. Is she going to be a Moonlight 5-star? She should be. She should be. I don't see why she shouldn't be. That's okay. Light Knight Belian. Oh, baby. Oh, I thought it would take like a year or more, man. I thought it would take much longer than this. Oh, baby. I mean, they have the assets ready, right? Yeah, they got the assets ready. So, you know, just it's easy for them to do it, right? Like, they just gotta figure out what type of skill she's gonna have, because of course they can't be exactly the same as, you know, her as a boss. So yeah, I'm really curious about her skill set. So I'll be able to go over that in a second here. We'll see her stats. Light Knight. Okay. Okay, probably gonna be good for the Bruiser playstyle. Okay, Light Knight, the health almost 7,000, very high defense. Okay, okay, very high as well. We got effectiveness on her. Okay, effect resistance for the team. I don't even remember what was. You know what? I'm gonna go back. I'm going to go back here. Okay, we got health for herself. Very nice. Okay, that's good. Now, skill number 2, decrease number of souls gained by the enemy by 100% at the start of the turn. 70% chance to grant a random buff for the caster for 1 turn. I'm actually going to pause this. It's way too fast the way they're showing it. You know, the usual rate. This is, oh my god. This is bad. Oh man, players cannot get souls. Souls are so powerful in PvP. No way. At the start of the turn, has a 100% chance to grant a random buff to the caster for 1 turn. So the random buffs, we got effectiveness increase, crit chance increase, and continuous heal. So continuous heal is healing, you know, the hero for 15% of their maximum health. So she's got sustain, part of her kit, in form of a buff though, but still, that is strong. And it's actually at the start of the turn, so at the end of her turn, it will be triggering the continuous healing. Okay. And she also gets potentially a crit chance buff, but yeah, I mean, not but it's at the start of the turn, so it can be a decision between, like, maybe you want to trigger her skill 3, you know, try to do some big burst damage because you don't have 100% crit chance on her, because you want to put that crit chance buff to good use. And the effectiveness, I mean, right, I mean, it might be a deciding factor on what skill you're going to be using next. Is it going to be her skill 1 or her skill number 3? And we're yet to see the soul burn, so let's continue here. Okay, her skill number 3, Apocalypse. This thing has a 4-turn cooldown after skill up, attacks all enemies with the power of duties, decreasing combat dureness by a random amount between 20 and 40%, and provoke for 1 turn. Okay, this is the same as the boss. You got CR pushback and provoke. Guys, this is insane. This is 100% provoke, team-wide provoke. Increased defenses of the caster for 2 turns. Damage dealt increases proportional to the caster's max health. So she's not scaling off of her defense, it's going to be a hero that scales off of their maximum health, which is better for survivability, because if you end up landing a defense break on a hero that scales off of their defense and they don't have a way to actually, either be immune to defense break or remove, a debuff or debuffs like, Fighter Maya, this is going to be really dangerous because she's a very tanky hero. And that means her stuff will be happening because you can't just take her out so easily. And the CR pushback to provoke, like she's got the effectiveness buff as well at the start of her turn. I don't like this, man. Like as a cleaver, like cleave is dead, man. Like that's the thing. But maybe you can be using her as a cleaver. I doubt it. Like her multipliers must not be that high. But I'll be testing, all these heroes. I'll be showcasing them or already showcased them. Yeah, this is gonna be really deadly. She's definitely not going to die so easily. There is a defense buff on herself too. She's got continuous healing potentially, and that kit is going to mess you up good. Let's see it in action here. How it looks like in a battle. God, of course they are provoked. Skill 1. Light of Destruction attacks all enemies with a ray. With a, let's see the chance right here. We have 15% from the skill ups, 65% chance to dispel one buff after skill ups. When used on the caster's turn, has a 35% chance to activate Incursion as an extra attack. Damage dealt increases proportional to the caster's maximum health. So she attacks everyone. This is like Dizzy, this is like Holiday Euphine. So yeah, of course, if you are going to be using a hero that counter AoE attacks, that is definitely going to be one way to go about it. And, triggering counter sets Elbrus from the enemy team could be quite devastating. Triggering an extra attack, that means Rowana is going to be a potential counter right there. I don't see, an unhealable. So Rowana definitely going to be strong against her. So Incursion attacks all enemies, decreasing speed and hit chance for one turn. Damage dealt increases proportional to the caster's maximum health. So the Soul Burn increases effect chance of activating Incursion. Oh my god, to 100% chance. This is bad. I mean, it's good for players that are going to be using this hero, but if you're fighting against her, that is going to be really deadly. I mean, you got the Dispelling, which is not 100% chance, but it's on a skill number 1, man. Like that's pretty crazy. This is like Isla's Violent Artifact, which has a 80% chance to trigger. Man, at least she's not a mage with these stats and those skills. With Imagine, Abyssal Crown, that'd be deadly. But she's a knight. She's a knight. I mean, you can put Elbrus on her. They're not saying that she cannot trigger an Elbrus. So you have her on a counter set and an Elbrus Ritual Sword? She's gonna be so annoying. Continuous AoE attacks, if of course that stuff gets triggered. So of course you can be shafted in that department. It does happen all the time to, everyone. So yeah, and then you got the extra attack, which means like it's not Charles. It's like Charles, right? Only 35% chance when we're talking about a counter attack from Elbrus or counter set, but still, man, this is gonna be really bad. And from what I'm seeing from her kit right there, looks like she's gonna be definitely worth it to summon. I mean, her look and then her skill, her stats. I mean, she's gonna counter a lot of different heroes. And yeah, she's gonna mess Cleave up real good. God, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be really, really deadly. Okay, let's continue. Let's see it. I mean, that's like the boss. That's like the boss. See, the damage is not so high. That's the extra attack. Okay, I mean, she's not gonna be about damage, right? She's gonna be available in the Mystic Summon rotation on September the 30th. Okay. And look at this. The Key of Intellect, you're going to be able to get that in the Transmit Stone shop. So gold Transmit Stones, 10 of them will allow you to buy one of her memory imprint. So that's really good because it allows you to eventually get her at triple S right there. So what was it? Effect resistance for the team or health for herself. Health means more damage, better survivability for herself. So that is extremely good right there. Her kit, she's got debuffs. She's got constant damage. She's going to be great on counter. She's going to be great. Oh my god, she's going to be great on counter and Elbrus. And she will be messing you up. And she won't be able, I mean, she's not going to go down easy. She's got defense buff. She's got, you know, potentially continuous healing. She's got potentially effectiveness buff or crit chance buff. So you don't have to build her with 100% crit chance. You want to put that to good use. And yeah, you could be saving the souls and use the soul burn on skill 1 when she does have the crit chance buff. So she's definitely going to be worth pulling for. So I'll be showcasing her. Let's move on to the other stuff in the stream. One thing I didn't notice and comment on is her speed. 110 is actually pretty high, man, for a knight. And her kit too is going to be very deadly. So yeah, she's going to cycle faster too. Just to clarify her passive, right? It means the souls that are gained during the battle. So you can go in with Tagil's Ancient Book and you will still have the souls. Just to clarify that, because some players might be like, oh my god, this is way too good. So there is that. You'll still have your souls from Tagil's Ancient Book. And the critical hit chance buff is actually 50% more critical hit chance, which is insanely powerful. And it's going to be easier to gear her out. And you're going to be able to have more of the other stats, which is great. You definitely need to have her on a counter set. I mean, she's got the provoke on the skill 3 and you want to get those counters to happen because that's going to be so much like value right there. You're going to get so many things to happen and it's great. This is her rotation. We got herself and auxiliary lots, a very strong rotation right there. And then it's going to last, of course, 3 weeks and it's going to be available after maintenance on the 30th of September. We got the coin shop hero rotation here. Blood Moon Haze, just amazing versus Arbiter Vildred. If you still don't have him, if you somehow have the coins, then here is your chance. LQC Little Queen Charlotte, very powerful versus Dark Heroes. I mean, she deals so much damage. Violet, very meta hero, man. Super annoying to deal with. Lytica, not really meta, but you can contest speedy team, speed heroes with her and mess them up. So definitely a good rotation here for Bruiser playstyle. This is really, really good. So if you do have the coins, you're missing some of these heroes, here's your chance. So that is it for this video, but my final thoughts about this stream and what is going to be in the game very soon. So we got Belian on the 30th. I'm going to be summoning for her. I'll be showcasing her. She looks extremely powerful. And she looks to be a must-get for Bruiser playstyle because her kit is definitely extremely strong. She will have some counters, but still, her kit is packed. There is way too much stuff going on there, and she's a knight, can counter AoE, constant AoE. She's just gonna melt the enemy team. I mean, she doesn't need to do a lot of damage. She can just deal constant damage against the whole enemy team. You know, you ban Rowan or whatever. But I feel like I need to cover these rotations, these heroes more in depth in a separate video. So I might go over that, you know, in not too long. So I can give you guys more in-depth information because I can review these heroes more in depth because I've used all these heroes because beside, of course, Belian. But let us know what you guys think about all that. Are you excited about all these heroes? Let us know, man, in the comment section. Let's have a discussion there. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to smash the like button because it, you know, it supports me. It helps me to get the video to be shown to more people so they can discover my channel. But that's going to be it for this one. I'm Astranox. Good luck with all ya do. Peace out for now.